Hello, my name's Scott, and in today's video I'm going to show you how we turn one of these, an empty carcass of a Europrofile cylinder, into one of these, fully built Euro double cylinder. Please keep watching. So the first step on building up one of these Europrofile double cylinders is to fill the two sides of it with the springs and drivers. Now what I like to do, just to make life a little easier for me, is to lay out the 5 springs that I'm going to need just in a row there. Just makes life a little bit easier for me. So with the cylinder and my follower tool inserted, take the first spring and the tweezers, pop it into the 5th chamber down the bottom, take a driver out, there we go, that's the first one done. Then take the second one, and the third, and the fourth, and the last one. So, having done that, I've done it on this end, I only need to do it on that end. To do that, I've got to get the groove down that end. So to do that, I've got to take this out, I've got to take the follower tool out, so I need something to keep the springs and drivers in that I've already put in, and we use this little retaining clip here. Keep that in place, take that out, quickly turn it around and into the other end. So I'm just going to pop that down there again and lay out my 5 springs again. So that's that filled up, and again I'm going to use another retaining clip on this end just to keep everything in place. And that's part 1 of it done. Part 2 is to build the plugs or the barrels. So that's these things here. So I'm going to take my key, just pop it in there, because I need to make sure that all the pins that I'm going to put in here are the right length. Theoretically they should be, but there's always the chance that one's been put into the wrong drawer by mistake. And I've got to do this using the pins that are the right length to match the cuts on the key. So that hopefully you can see that. That's a nice smooth line across there. There's nothing sticking up, nothing sticking down. So that will allow the key to turn when the right key's put in. So having done that, take the key back out, and I'm going to put in one of these brass extension pieces. Having done that, I'll just leave that there and do the second side. Having done that, I'm now going to close all these drawers up, because the last thing I want is for one of these drawers to fall out, go all over the floor, and then I'm up the proverbial creek without a paddle. Again, take the key out, put in an extension piece, and this time I'm also going to put in a roller coupling as well. And that is part 2 done. Part 3 is to get the barrels that I've just made into the cylinder itself. So to start off with, I'm going to take the one without the cam coupling in and push that through there, and you'll see that the follower tool is going to come part the way out. So I'm going to take that now, so that's flush with that. Just push that back so it's flush, and get the cam, the bit that actually operates the lock, pop that in there and get that back into place. I'm going to leave the clip in place for now. I don't need to, but I'm going to. This part is the tricky part. So I've got to keep my finger on here to keep tension on the retaining clip and take out the follower tool. I've got to keep the cam up in about the right place, and I've got to hold this quite level, because if I hold it at an angle, if I hold it one angle, then the extension that's in the barrel that's already in the cylinder will fall out, and if I hold it the other way up, then the extension roller coupling will fall out of here. So holding it as level as I can easily, pop that in there. Now here comes the exciting part. Just got to back that off slightly, move that around so that it goes in. Now we may have a problem there. In fact, I think we probably will have a problem there, but let's try it and see what happens. So I'm going to take that out, pop the key in, turn it, and that's working fine. So perhaps we have got it sorted nicely. That's okay. Then take the clip out this side, turn the barrel around again, and you can see we do have a problem there. So what I've got to do is to just back this off slightly so this will turn and back in again, and there we have a cylinder that works. Let's just make sure. Key in that side, fine. Key in that side, fine.